carbohydrates, sugar, and cancer from a registered dietitian's perspective. Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Wellness with Wendy, RD. While we'll be discussing if actual sugar and carbohydrates can lead to an increased risk of developing cancer, I will be making a modification of the Jamaican beef soup. And because of this modification, I will be adding both non-starchy and starchy vegetables. Okay? And at the end of this video, in the comments, I want you to drop and tell me if you know what vegetables were starchy and which one were not starchy. So let's get back into it. Have you ever heard someone saying, "Oh, I don't eat sugar because sugar causes cancer"? Or because of an unforeseen circumstances, someone wants to revamp their diet to cut out all sugar containing foods. Well, we're going to be divulging into whether or not carbohydrates and sugar can cause cancer, and if cutting it out from our diet will prevent cancer or reduce the risk of developing cancer. I have been a registered dietitian for, 15 years. And within those 15 years, I've actually had the pleasure of working with oncology patients for 6.5 years. So I've had, first an experience and knowledge behind this topic. Over the past few weeks, we have learned what carbohydrates are. And we already know that they're a macronutrient, right? Meaning that our body requires a lot of it in order for it to work properly. And the other two are protein and fat, and we will get into those at a later time. Today, we're going to be looking into if there's any truth behind carbohydrates, sugar, and increasing the risk factor of developing cancer. The first thing I want you guys to remember, not all carbohydrate foods are created equal. Our source of sugar actually matters. Food sources such as the donuts, the sugary cereal, the sodas, the energy drinks, or even the ice cream that we love to eat are considered ultra-processed foods. And, they break down into our blood sugar. Well, they break down into our bloodstream, very quickly and can spike that blood sugar. But that is not the only thing that they can do. They can cause harm to our body if we consume them daily over a long period of time. And then we have the other options, which is our whole grains, our starchy vegetables, the beans and the lentils, the colorful fruits. These also contain sugar, but because they have their added benefits, such as the fiber, the vitamins, and the minerals, they offer great benefits to our body. They help with constipation. They help to lower blood sugar levels, but they also provide something called antioxidants. And antioxidants help to fight the free radicals in our body, which pretty much break down to this. It helps to repair and replenish and protect our cells. So, if you don't take away anything else from this video, remember this. Our body, include our brain, uses sugar from carbohydrates as its main source of energy. So, no, carbohydrates are not the enemy because they're essential for our body to function properly. What we need to do is we need to make wise choices of the types of carbohydrates that we're eating to fuel our body. We have to remember that when we eat the carbohydrate foods, the starchy foods, it is what we need in order for those cells to give energy, right? And I'm saying that because I don't want people to think that cutting out sugar out of their diet is a good thing. Cutting out certain sugars, yes, the refined ones, definitely, because they can cause harm to our body. They can, cause those abnormal cells to proliferate. They can cause us to start gaining weight and can increase our risk of even insulin resistance over time, heart problems, obesity. And, with all of these chronic illnesses, it can increase risk of developing cancer over time. But sugar itself doesn't directly cause cancer. I know that the question on all our mind is, does sugar really feed cancer? And here's what the research is saying. All cells, healthy cells and cancerous cells, use glucose for energy. So yes, cancerous cell uses sugar, but so does the rest of the cells in our body. And that's what I want you guys to remember. Every one of our cells uses sugar for energy. What we need to do is to make sure that we're choosing what is healthy, right? So it's not only what we're eating, we're exercising, we are making sure that we're getting adequate sleep to also reduce these risks of developing cancer. When it comes to practice and start healthy with the eating choices, I have stressed the importance of choosing those fruits, those vegetables, those legumes, those whole grains, which again are full of fiber and the antioxidants. And we have seen in research that this has reduced the risk of developing cancer. Even adding more plant-based foods in our diet have shown to reduce the risk of developing cancer. And yes, you have certain plant-based foods that do have carbohydrates. So yes, they do contain sugar. We are never too old to experience new foods. So we can adapt and try new things that we've never tried before, right? What I want to leave you is this: 4 practical tips that you can start doing today. Number 1, check the food labels for added sugar. And for women, we need to stay under that 25 grams, which is about 6 teaspoons a day. And for men, 36 grams, which is about 9 teaspoons a day of added sugar. We can swap the sodas and the sugary beverages for infused water with fruits, or drink less. And what I mean is, if you normally drink 2 or 3 sodas a day or sugary beverages, cut back to, 1 small cup, right? I can't stress the importance of pairing those carbohydrate foods with lean protein foods and healthy fats. And this is to keep your blood sugar stable. We don't want to develop diabetes and insulin resistance because that can lead to a whole nother issue. We can also enjoy fruits and starchy vegetables in moderation because they are packed with nutrients and fiber. So please don't fear it. And yes, not because it may be in season mean we should overindulge. The choices that you make can negatively affect your health. So again, stressing the importance, make wise choices. And to wrap it up, carbs and sugars don't cause cancer outright, but an excess in the refined sugars, the ultra-processed carbohydrate foods, as your main source of fuel every day, can increase that risk factor of developing cancer. So no, you don't need to go carb-free. You just need to be carbohydrate wise and make smart decisions. Drop in the comment what vegetables, again, in this video that you consider a carbohydrate food source. And if you enjoy this video, go ahead and watch my video on carbohydrates are your friend, because they help your gut, right? Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone. Last but not least, don't forget to check out my website at www.yourbeautyyourskin.com for my natural skincare products that helps with dry, flaky, irritated skin from the youngest one in your family to the oldest. We also have things for hyperpigmentation and eczema. Until next time, take care of your body, your skin, and your whole self. You deserve to feel well from the inside out.